Welcome everyone. Welcome everyone. My name's Errol. Tonight, my plan is to host a short training on side hustling. So as you come in, let us know where you're from. Today, we are live on several platforms. Today, we're live on StreamYard, LinkedIn, YouTube, and X. So we welcome everyone across the four platforms. As you guys come in, let us know where you're from. Let us know what planet, what city, what county, what hemisphere, what stratosphere, what time zone, what city. Let us know where you're checking in from. Let us know where you're checking in from. We welcome everyone across all platforms. Okay, who do we have? Who do we have? We have Jen. Peace to Jen out in Cali. Welcome, Jen. Cali in the building. Cali in the building. What's the weather like out in Cali? What's the weather like out in Cali? We got my guy El Hodge. Peace to El Hodge. Winston-Salem, North Carolina. What's the weather like in Winston-Salem, North Carolina? Let us know. Let us know. All right. We got my guy Garnell, Maryland. Maryland in the building. Peace to my guy Garnell in Maryland. What's going on in Maryland? What's it like out in Maryland right now? Under snowstorm, snow watch, freezing ice, crazy temperature out in Maryland. So we welcome my guy Garnell. Cold. My guy says cold. My guy says cold. Hopefully it warms up in a few days. Hopefully it warms up. Jen says I don't want to boast. Sunny out in California. Sunny out in California. All right. Wanted to give it a couple minutes before we started. I got a few things I wanted to share today. I've got 20 side hustles I wanted to run through, 20 practical side hustles, not theoretical, practical side hustles. I wanted to share 20 that I just came off the top of my head with the last couple of weeks. I wanted to run down skills necessary for us to be successful side hustlers. And I also wanted to share a few AI. I wanted to ask the AI a few questions. So that's the plan. Let me ask anyone who is a side hustler. Let me know what your side hustle is. Let me know what your side hustle is. Let me know what platforms you use. What's your side hustle? Maybe you can find a client or customer and let us know what platform you use. What's your favorite platform to use as a side hustler? So drop that in the chat. What's your side hustle and what platform do you use? What platform do you use? All right, before we really get into it, I wanted to ask two main questions, okay? So two very similar questions. I wanted to put them on the ticker here. So here it is. Let's see. Does the economy impact you? First question, does the economy impact you or do you impact the economy? Okay, so those are the two questions we're going to keep in mind. First question, does the economy impact you? Does the economy impact you? Second question, or do you impact the economy? Okay, so you kind of see where I'm going with this. Do you sit back and let the economy whoop your ass, or do you whoop the economy's ass? Okay, so that's where I'm coming from. Okay, growing man in America can't be sitting around passive all the time. Growing man in America gotta get up, stop crying, stop complaining, and make shit happen. Okay, so that's the boat I'm in. Okay, I'm not saying anything I don't live myself. Okay, I don't sit back and let the economy kick my ass. I get off my ass and I whoop the economy's ass. Okay, that's my mindset. I'm not sitting around passive. I'm not sitting around crying. I'm not blaming the economy. I'm not blaming Trump. I'm not blaming Biden. I'm not blaming racism. If my life and my career are not where they want, not where I want, I blame the real culprit, myself. Okay, I'm the chief executive. I take full accountability. I take full responsibility. Okay, if my life and my career are not where they want, that's my fault. That's nobody else's fault. That's my fault. Okay. So two questions. Does the economy impact you? Second question, do you impact the economy? Okay. So let me know which one of the two you are. Does the economy impact you, or do you impact the economy? Okay, let us know. Let us know. Okay, so those are the two questions we will keep in mind during today's training. Okay, so you might have heard me say in the past, I've been side hustling for many years. I was side hustling before I really knew what side hustling was. All right, I was not sitting around waiting on another man to bless me. I got off my ass. I blessed myself, and I still do that to this day. Okay, I still do that to this day. I still have side hustles. Some of them are more successful than others. Some of them I've been using for several years. Okay, some of them I'm going to talk about shortly. But one of the main takeaways from today is to take action. Okay, one of the main takeaways from today's meeting is to take action. Okay, so here are the two questions we want to keep in mind. Does the economy impact you, or do you impact the economy? All right. All right, let's see. Okay, so we got my guy Garna says he's always hustling. He's always hustling. All right. Who else do we have? Tashi, good day to Tashi. Welcome, Tashi. All right. As you guys come in, let us know where you're from. We're live on StreamYard, my LinkedIn page, Dr. Boyces Watkins X page, and the Black Boss YouTube channel. Okay, so we're live across 4 platforms today. Okay, as you guys come in, if you're just now joining us, let us know what your side hustle is. Let us know what platforms you use. Okay, let us know if you're a side hustler, what's your side hustle, and what platforms do you use. Okay, so let us know. Let us know. Those of you that are side hustlers, what skills do you need to be a successful side hustler? What skills do you need to be successful? What are some of the skills? Drop them in the chat. Those of you that are side hustlers, drop the skills needed to be a successful side hustler. What skills do we need? I'm going to drop a couple off the top of my head that have helped me over the years. Accountability. Okay, you've heard me talk about accountability before. I take accountability for my outcomes myself. I am not deferring my outcomes to no other grown man, no other woman, no other child. I take full accountability for my outcomes, my damn self. Okay. One of the skills we need to be successful side hustlers is accountability. The buck stops with you. The buck stops with me. Full accountability. Okay. What are some skills we need to be successful side hustlers? Okay. Time management. This is a good one right here. Time management. Okay. You're an executive. One of the things you do is manage time. Okay. If you're a chief executive, one of the main assets you manage is time. Arguably the most important asset you manage is time. Okay. So we need time management skills. Okay. Time management skills. Tashi says, deliver groceries for shipped on an app. Okay. So any of you can take notes. Here's one potential side hustler for you. Shout out to Tashi. Grocery delivering on the Shipped app. Okay, Shipped app. I've never heard of that. I'm gonna write that down myself. If the day comes where I need that, I'm gonna thank Tashi. I'm gonna write that down. Shipped app. Grocery delivery. All right. I moved to America, willing to clean toilets, willing to sweep floors, willing to flip burgers. Okay, I was that damn serious. I didn't care. My long-term freedom was more important than my short-term comfort. Okay. My long-term freedom was way more important than my short-term comfort. If I had to flip burgers, I would have gone to flip burgers. If I had to clean toilets, I was going to clean toilets. If I had to sweep floors, I was going to sweep floors. It would have only made my story more interesting. Okay. That would only be temporary. I was going to do whatever necessary to win long-term. Okay. What else? Tashi, shout out Tashi. Patience and common sense. Okay, great points here. Great skills here. Patience and common sense. So we're going to talk about patience a little bit later. Patience and common sense from Tashi. Shout out to Tashi. Okay, shout out to my sister Audra, landlord. She is a landlord. One of her side hustles is being a landlord. This is one thing I'm going to talk about myself. Okay, being a landlord is a side hustle. Garnell, one of the skills we need is motivation. Okay, motivation. One of the skills we need as a side hustler is motivation. Okay. Yep. Discipline. Yep. Discipline. We definitely need discipline. All right. If we can show up to the day job every day, if we got the discipline to show up for the day job every day, we should have the discipline to show up for ourselves every day, right? If we have the discipline to show up for other people every day, we should have the same discipline, same energy to show up for ourselves every day. Okay. So I always have that number 1,000 in my mind. I always have that number 1,000 in my mind. If I went to the day job every day for 3 years, if I went to the day job every day for 3 years, that's 1,000 repetitions right there. If I gave that man 1,000 repetitions, I should give myself at least 1,000 repetitions. Same energy, same discipline. Okay. If I went to that day job every day 3 years consecutively, that's 1,000 reps for him. I got to keep that same energy. I got to give myself 1,000 reps. Okay. Same energy, discipline. Sacrifice. Okay. Sacrifice. Yeah. I'm going to talk about this one. Sacrifice. Okay. Definitely. Again, it's 1,000. If I went to that day job every day for 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, if I had sacrifice for that man, I got to keep the same energy and sacrifice for my damn self. Okay. Sacrifice. Definitely. Anything else? What other skills do we need to be successful side hustlers? Drop them in the chat. Drop them in the chat. All right. What skills? What skills? Before I go to the AI, before I ask the AI, what are the skills? Are there any other skills? Any other side hustlers? Any other side hustlers just now joining? Let us know what your side hustle is. Let us know what platforms you use. Okay. Let us know what your side hustle is. I'm going to name a few side hustles I've used the last 20 years. Help me get off that plantation. All right. Let's see here. Jen says, building an ecosystem, Black on the platform, maintain full-time, part-time work while it scales. Okay. There's no side to it. She's all the way in. She's all the way in. Okay. All right. So she's building a business part-time. Okay. So she's working, maintain full-time and part-time work while it scales. Okay. So she's going hard all around. She's going hard all around. All right. All right. So why is it important to side hustle? Okay. Everything flipped upside down in March 2020. We didn't forget, right? I definitely didn't forget. New economy as of March 2020. It is now January 2026. Did we forget? Did we forget in 6 years? Did we forget new economy? Or did we get lulled back to sleep? Did we get lulled back to sleep? I definitely didn't get lulled back to sleep. Okay, new economy as of March 2020. Why is it important that we have side hustles? Why is a side hustle important? Why is a side hustle important in the new economy? Why is a side hustle important in the new economy? Let us know. Let us know why side hustle is important in the new economy. But before I ask the AI, give me a couple of reasons why a side hustle is important. I'm going to ask. I've got one for you. I've got one real reason for you. I'm going to ask the AI shortly. Let me know what you think. Why is this side hustle important in the new economy? Everything flipped upside down March 2020. We did not forget. We did not forget. We did not fall back asleep. Okay. We will not be fooled. Okay. Why is the side hustle important? Job not guaranteed. Job not guaranteed. There's no such thing as job security. Okay. Job security is something for the 70s and 80s. It's almost 2030 now. Okay. It's almost 2030 now. We're closer to 2030 than we are the 1970s. There's no such thing as job security. Whoever told you that job security doesn't really care about you. There's no such thing as job security. There's a such thing as financial security. There's no such thing as job security. Okay. Tashi says multiple streams of income. Okay. Harder to get canceled. Harder to get canceled. Okay. If I got just one day job salary, one source of income from the day job, boss man could cut me off. Okay. I can't feed my family. Okay. So Tashi says we need multiple streams of income. We're harder to cancel. Okay. We don't like getting canceled. Harder to cancel if I've got 17 sources of income. Can't cancel me that easy. Okay. Can't cancel me that easy. If I got 17 streams of income, I can truly be myself. I can truly act the way I want to act. I can truly speak the way I want to speak, and I won't be afraid. Okay. Hard to cancel me. Not that I'd be wilding out. Not that I'd be saying crazy shit. But if I got 17 streams of income and the boss man on the day job decides to cut me off, I've got 16 other income streams. Hard to get canceled. Okay, hard to get canceled. I can be comfortable in my own skin. I can speak the way I want to speak. I can act the way I want to act. I was on the day job 20 years. I had to put on my Denzel Washington act when I went on every day to the day job. Okay, I had to put the act on. I'm not an actor. I had to put my act on to go 20 years on the day job. Okay, I had to become something I'm not. Nowadays, I'm too comfortable in my own skin. I can speak the way I want. I can act the way I want. I can truly be who I am. Okay, without being afraid. Okay. Garnell says, add extra income. Add extra income. Okay, yep. It goes back to being hard to cancel. Being hard to cancel. Okay. Tashi says, be your own boss. Okay. Those of you that have worked decades on the day job, I worked decades on the day job. Eventually, I got tired of that. Okay, that's not my life. That wasn't my life purpose. Those of you that work many years on the day job, you're probably fed up. You're probably fed up. You probably want to control your own outcomes yourself. So here's another reason from Tashi: be your own boss. Okay, any other reasons before I pull up the AI and show you my reason as to why the side hustle is important? Any other reasons? I'm going to pull up Microsoft Copilot. I'm going to ask Microsoft Copilot one specific question. And this is my reason as to why the side hustle is so important. Okay, so let me share my screen. Let me share my screen here. Okay, here's Microsoft Copilot. I'm going to ask the Microsoft AI this question right here. Let me make it a little bit bigger. And let me ask the AI this question right here. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to ask Microsoft Copilot this question. I'm going to ask GPT this question, and maybe I ask Grok X AI the same question and see what number they return. Okay, so here's the question. How many, let's see if this works. Yeah, okay, hopefully you can see that. How many applications are there for an open job position? This is my reason as to why the side hustle is important. How many applications are there for an open job position on average? Okay, drop the number you think in the chat before I press enter. Here's the question. How many applications are there for an open job position on average? Drop the number you think in the chat before I return the answer. Before Copilot spits out the answer, drop that number in the chat. What do you think? How many applications are there for an open job position on average? What number do you think? 10, 20, 50, 100? Audra says for real right here, 5 to 10,000. Okay, Audra, shout out to Audra. She says 5 to 10,000. Before I press enter on this AI, what do you think? What number do you think this returns? I'm going to ask 3 different AIs. We're going to see what all 3 AIs say. Audra says 5 to 10,000. Garnell says 200. Shout out to, El Hodge says 100. Garnell says 200. Any other guesses before I press enter here? Jen says 150. What else? Any other guesses before I press enter on the AI? How many? 2,000. Okay, 2,000 from Tashi. All right, so look at these numbers here. On the low end, it's 100. Okay, so let's see what the AI says. Here's why the side hustle is so important. Let's see what it says. Let's see what it says here. Okay, how many applications are there for an open job position on average? Most recent recruiting data shows a typical corporate job opening receives around 250 applications on average. This is why it's so important to have a side hustle. 1 in 250, according to Microsoft Copilot. 250 applications on the corporate job. Job seekers typically need 32 to 200 plus applications to land one offer, depending on industry and job board. Okay, you're the job seeker. At one point I was the job seeker. I need to fill out 32 on the low end and over 200 applications to land one offer. Okay, that's why the side hustle is so important. Okay, we're going to control our outcomes, our damn selves. One survey found job seekers need 27 applications just to get on one interview. 27 applications to get one interview, not to get one job, to get one interview. Okay, so let's see here. And then it goes on to explain why. Okay, keep this number in mind. Keep this number in mind. Microsoft Copilot at 250. We're going to copy and paste this question into GPT and see what GPT says. We're going to ask GPT the same question. Microsoft 1 in 250. 1 in 250. Let's go to GPT and see what GPT says. 1 in 250 according to Microsoft AI. Okay, let's see what GPT says. We're going to ask this AI the same question. Copy, paste. What do you think GPT says? What do you think GPT says? What number do you think GPT will return? Drop it in the chat. According to Microsoft Copilot, it was 1 in 250. What do you think GPT returns? 250. Okay, 250. Audra, 250 still a lot, definitely. 1 in 250, tough ratio, exactly. Okay, so let's talk about this before we press enter here. Assuming you are that 1 in 250. Assume you are that 1 in 250. Okay. Audra says 300. Okay, let's pause on the 250. Microsoft Copilot said 250. Let's pause and meditate on the 250. Assume you are that 1 in 250. Assume you are that unique. Assume you are that nice. Assume you are that exceptional. If you are indeed that 1 in 250, why would you be wasting your time with a job application? If you are that unique, if you are that exceptional, if you are that nice, you should be doing nice things. If you are that exceptional, you should be doing exceptional things, not doing what the other 249 people do, right? That's my mindset. If I'm really that dude, if I'm really that 1 in 250 dude, why am I doing ordinary? If I'm that exceptional, why am I doing mediocre things? That's my mindset. If I'm really that dude, if I'm really that 1 in 250, why am I not doing exceptional things? Okay, so this is why the side hustle is so important. Okay, assume I am that unique. Assume that I am exceptional. Assume that I am that skillful. Assume my mindset, my skill set, and my work ethic are that nice. Why am I not doing exceptional things? Why am I doing mediocre things? Okay, that's my mindset. If I am that unique, why am I doing mediocre things? Why am I doing average things? Okay. All right, let's ask GPT what it says. Let's ask GPT what it says here. Okay, GPT. According to GPT, around 118 applications per. Okay, let's see here. There isn't a single universal number that applies to every job. The average number of applications on a typical job position receives can vary by industry, level of role, hiring process. Okay, let's see what it says. Does it give us a rough number? Customer service or retail may get fewer than 50. Even if I'm that exceptional 1 in 50, why am I doing average things? Even though, let's see what this one says. Even though averages might be in the hundreds of applications per role. Hundreds, okay? So I'm not that good with English, but I believe hundreds is on the low end 200. Okay, multiple 200 on the low end. Assuming I am that 1 in 200 dude. Assuming I am that nice. Why am I doing average things? Okay, this is why the side hustle is important. Okay, on the bottom here. Low end, 1 in 100. I've got a 1% chance there. I've got an even lower percent chance there. Okay, between 100 and 250 applications. Okay. This is why the side hustle is so important. These odds, I am a mathematician. These odds are not favorable. Believe me. Okay. I don't know English. I know math and business. These odds are not favorable. 1 in 100 is not favorable. 1 in 250 is not favorable. Why would I bet on HR? Betting on me when I can bet on my damn self from the jump. Why would I bet on HR betting on me when I can bet on my damn self? Okay? This is why the side hustle is so important. Why would I bet on another grown man betting on me when I can bet on myself from the beginning and get better results? Okay? 1 in 250. So here's what GPT says. Okay? There's your odds. Those are not good odds. Okay? All right, we're going to ask Grok AI. Let's ask Grok AI the exact question. Let's see what it says. All All right, let me pull up Grok right quick. Okay. Y'all with me? Okay, so that's my reason as to why the side hustle is so important. The odds of filling out a job application is on the low end 1 in 100, just for maybe to get an interview. I don't have the stamina for 7 rounds of interviews. I'd rather just go get paid from the jump. I'm going to share my side hustle list shortly, but let's see what Grok says first. Let's see what Grok says first. All right, so 1 in 100, 250, and 1 in 250. Those odds are terrible. Okay, those odds are terrible. All right, let me share my screen here. Let's ask Grok the exact question. Okay, drop what you think Grok will say in the chat. Drop what you think Grok will say in the chat. Drop the number in the chat. Let's see what we got. 300. Okay, employee health benefits are one good reason. Employee health benefits are one great reason. Okay, so that's a argument for the full-time employment. Okay, nothing wrong with full-time employment. Nothing wrong with full-time employment. Let's see here. Let's go to Grok. Let me share my Grok. Share screen. Grok. I'm gonna ask Grok the exact question. How many applications are there for an open job position on average? Let's see what Grok says. All right, let's see here. Okay, so it says it varies. Okay, about 250. Same answer. About 250. Of those, typically 4 to 6 candidates are interviewed and 1 is hired. Okay, so assume I am that 1 in 250 dude. I might get hired. No, actually, assume I'm let's say the 5 in 250. I'm getting an interview. If I'm one of these lucky 5 of the 250, I may get an interview. And if I'm very lucky, if another man loves me that much, he hires me. Okay, so same odds, 1 in 250. Okay, check this one. Check this paragraph right here. Some reports note higher volumes for more accessible or easy apply roles, 400 to 750 plus in highly competitive markets. Okay, highly competitive markets. You live in New York, you live in LA, you live in Miami, Atlanta, Chicago. It's not 1 in 250. While specialized high skilled positions see far fewer. Okay, on the low end, assume that I am a highly skilled worker, assume I have high demand skills. On the high end, it's 1 in 55. This is why the side hustle is so important. Okay, on the high end, 1 in 55. On the low end, 1 in 750. Okay, still bad odds. Still bad odds. Okay, yeah, 100 to 250. Okay, this is why the side hustle is so important. Okay, this is my reasoning, because these odds are terrible. Okay, odds are terrible. Any way you slice it, those odds are terrible. Okay, so that's why the side hustle is so important. Okay, that's why the side hustle is so important. Okay, so that was the AI. I want to share my list of side hustles. Before I share the list of the side hustles, let me say this. I've been side hustling a long time, and I would work my day job. I would get off the day job at 4 p.m. and I'd go straight to side hustling. And the money I made on my side hustles, just assume I made $1 on my side hustle. The $1 I made on my side hustle for me was more satisfying. It was more fulfilling than $2 I made on the day job. Okay, so let me say that again. The $1 I made, just say it was $1 on the side hustle. That $1 I made on my own was more fulfilling. It was more satisfying than $2 I made on the day job. Does that make sense? Why? Why does that make sense? Because I felt that I was in more control of this $1. I was the lead architect over this $1. I was not the lead architect over the $2. Does that make sense? So the money I made on the side hustle, it was lower in volume, yeah, but it was more satisfying. Why? Because I was the one in charge. It was up to me. It wasn't up to the next man. Okay? I was the chief executive over that $1. I was not the chief executive over that $2. So that side hustle money was always more satisfying to me. It was always more fulfilling to me. Okay. All right, let me share my list. Share screen. Let's see. All right, let me pull it up first. Maybe I should pull it up first. Okay, I think I've got 20 here. Let me see here. Yeah, I've got 20 side hustles right here. Okay. Practical side hustles, not theoretical, practical. Okay, I'm a practical type of guy. I'm not real theoretical. I like practical stuff. Here are 20 practical side hustles we can implement today. We can implement right away. No shiny resume necessary. No validation necessary. No cosign necessary. No Santa Claus blessing necessary. Okay, number one. Now, you may not believe me, but I put number one on the list 2 weeks ago before half the country was under a snowstorm. Number one, shovel snow for all my able-bodied men on today's call. Okay, no crying, no complaining. Go down to Home Depot, jump on Amazon Prime. Let them boys deliver a $20 shovel to you. Next snowstorm, go knock on 100 of your neighbors' doors. Never mind the 95 people that said no. Focus on the 5 people that said yes. Go make you $300 next snowstorm. Okay, that $20 shovel will pay for itself. One shovel later, you've made back your money. After that first shovel, all that's profit. Okay. The one thing I like about snow shoveling is this side hustle, you burn and earn. You burn and earn. Okay, you burn calories, you do a little cardio, and you earn. You burn and earn. This is why I like this one. Okay, if I lived up north, I wouldn't wait for Santa Claus. I wouldn't wait for HR to bless me. I wouldn't wait on the boss man to bless me. I'd get off my ass and bless myself. I'd go and knock on 100 doors. Okay, you don't need the snow shovel. Here's my number. Next time you're out of town, next time you need snow shovel, hit me up. I got you. Okay, number one on the list, snow shoveling. Okay, perfect side hustle for those of you that live in New York, VA, Maryland, Connecticut. Okay, all my able-bodied men, shovel snow. Stop waiting on HR. They don't like you. All my able-bodied men, wash cars. Springtime's coming. Summertime's coming. Go down to Home Depot. Go down to Walmart. Go over to Amazon Prime. Go buy $20, $30 worth of supplies. Go buy sponges. Go buy a couple gloves. Go buy some cleaner. Go buy some soap. Next time your elderly neighbor, next time their car is dirty, neighbor, what's up, man? You need your car washed? Here's my number. Hit me up. Here's my card. Hit me up. You go down. You do some basic market research. You check out how much that local car wash is charging. You undercut them by 25%. Okay, you start earning money immediately. No shiny resume necessary. Okay, all my able-bodied men. Number 3, cut grass. Go buy you a $30 manual grass cutter. The old school ones are manual. Maybe if you got the bread like that, you buy an electronic one. Cut some grass in the spring. Cut some grass in the summer. Your neighbors are on vacation a couple of weeks a year. They need their grass cut. Go cut some grass. Okay. No shiny resume necessary. Okay. Walk dogs. Anyone can do this. When your neighbors are on the day job, they're gone to the day job, they're on vacation, they need their dogs walked while they're at work. Okay, go round up 3 neighborhood dogs, go round up 4 neighborhood dogs, go walk them all at once, go make $300 a week on just walking dogs. Okay, I like dog walking. Burn and earn, burn and earn. Burn the calories, earn the dollars. Burn and earn, first 4. Burn and earn. Okay, burn calories with some cardio, earn them USD. Okay, number 5, flip items online. Okay, flip items online. I'm going to give you one platform I flipped items online shortly. Okay, go to Alibaba, go buy 20 gadgets, go flip them for double the price on Amazon. Go to Alibaba, go buy 20 gadgets, go flip them elsewhere for 2x, 3x on some other platform. Okay, flip items online. No shiny resume necessary. Okay, number 6, tutor students. You got that biology degree, you got that computer science degree, you got that chemistry degree. Okay, go find your own students, tutor students. Okay, I'm a mathematician. I've been tutoring students on the side for 20 years. Okay, I didn't wait on HR to I didn't wait on HR to bless me. Got off my ass and blessed myself. Okay, tutor students. You're a subject matter expert in some field. Go monetize that field. Number 7, those of you that own real estate, you got an extra room in your house, you got an extra bathroom in your house, go monetize it. I'm going to give you a platform that I've used to rent out my extra space in my real estate. Okay, rent out spare room in your home, short term or long term. Okay, a couple of days here, a couple of days there, a couple of weeks here, a couple of weeks there, or month to month. Okay, go monetize your real estate. Go monetize your real estate. No shiny resume necessary. Okay, number 8. We talked about this one last year. Go into your closet. Okay, go into your closet. Go pick out 4 sweaters you haven't worn in 10 years. Go pick out the shoes you haven't worn at all. Go pick out those shoes still in the box. Go pick out those pants still with the tag on them. Go list them online. I'm going to give you some platforms to list them online. You can put 80% of that revenue into the market. Okay. No shiny resume necessary. Okay. I did this exact thing last year when the market pulled back. I went into my closet, picked out shirts I don't wear, jackets I don't wear, pants I don't wear, liquidated all of that. I bought Bitcoin at 78,000. I bought Microsoft at 460. I'd rather buy great assets at great prices than have 7 sweaters I don't ever wear. Okay. Number 8, liquidate your closet. Number 9, affiliate marketing. Okay. Assuming you are that hot, assuming you got a big following, assuming you have a lot of attention on you every day, assuming you have all the eyeballs on you every day, assuming you got heavy influence, go partner with brands. Let them pay you a certain percentage of whatever product or service. Okay. Number 9, affiliate marketing for those of you that have a lot of influence. Okay. Number 10, sell fruit. Okay. I live in South Florida. Mango grows wildly on the street. Papaya grows wildly. Avocado grows wildly. Coconut grows wildly. I don't wait on HR to come bless me. I don't wait on Santa Claus to come bless me. I get off my ass. I go pick 30 mangoes. I keep 5. I sell 25. I go buy Bitcoin at 78,000. Okay. I've been doing that and I'll continue to do that. Okay. I'm not waiting on somebody's permission. I get off my ass and I execute. Okay. Sell fruit. If you live in Georgia and you got a backyard full of apple trees, okay, pick 10 apples, eat 10 apples, go sell the other 40. Go buy some great assets. Number 11, meal prep. Okay. Assuming you're nice in the kitchen, assuming you're good at meal prep, assuming you're a chef extraordinaire, assuming you meal prep your meals anyways. Maybe you got a neighbor that she's at work a lot, or you got a neighbor that's a doctor. He works 70 hours a week, 80 hours a week, 100 hours a week. He ain't got time to meal prep. Hey, neighbor, you need me to meal prep for you? You know I'm an excellent chef. If you need meal prep, hit me up. I got you. Okay. In years past, I purposely outsourced my meal prep to one of my neighbors. Okay. Shout out to my neighbor. If she still lived right beside me, I'd still have her meal prepping. Okay. Here's my justification behind the meal prep. I could spend 2 hours meal prepping every week. I could spend my 2 hours meal prepping every week, or I can outsource that to her, pay her market value, and spend those same 2 hours making an extra 10,000 that month. Okay. So for me personally, meal prep is okay. It's just not the best use of my time. I'm going to outsource that to somebody else that specializes in that. I'm going to use that same 2 hours every month to earn extra 5 figures every month. Okay. Number 12, options. Okay. Sell options. You might have heard me saying options are the business venture with the highest profit margin. Okay. Profit margin is a measure of efficiency and profitability. Okay. So we like business ventures that have high efficiency and high profitability. Okay. There is no business venture with a higher profit margin than selling options. Okay. I'm going to talk more about profit margin and options this coming weekend. Number 13. Okay. You're good at FIFA. You're good at NBA Live. You're good at Call of Duty. You're good at whatever the hottest video game is now. You're good at, I haven't played video games in 20 years, but just assume you play video games. You like the video games. Go live on your YouTube channel. Go stream them video games. Not 1 time, not 2 times, not 10 times. Go stream them video games 200 times. Every time you play, drop that on your YouTube channel. Drop that on your Twitch. Drop that on your StreamYard. Drop that on whatever. Okay. If you're a gamer, go stream your games on your platform. Okay. 14. Here's a good one. Okay. 14, storage hosting. What do I mean by storage hosting? Some of you got a big attic and a lot of empty space in your real estate. Some of you got an empty garage. This is what you're going to do. You're going to check market value. You're going to check how much market value is for storage in your area. You're going to check that market value square footage price. You're going to undercut their ass by 25%, 30%, 40%. Next thing you know, you got tenants that pay you a monthly fee to store their storage items in your attic or in your garage. Okay, eliminate all competition. You're the hottest competitor. You price out square footage according to what market value is, and you undercut your competitors. Okay, next thing you know, you got 8 people paying you a monthly fee. No shiny resume necessary. Okay, number 15. Okay, you're at the gym every day. You go to the calisthenics park. You work out. You film your workout. Go film your workout. Go put that on your YouTube channel. Not 1 time, not 2 times, not 10 times. Go put that on your YouTube channel 200 times. You do that 200 times, you will gain some traction. Okay, film your workout. Go monetize your workout. Okay, go monetize your workout. Stop waiting on HR. They don't like you like that. Number 16, babysit, dog sit, house sit. Okay, if my neighbors got a couple 12-year-olds and they're going on vacation, or they want to go on a date night, or if my neighbor, he's going away on vacation, he's got 2 dogs in his property, or I know my neighbor down the street, he's going on vacation for 2 weeks. Hey, neighbor, you need me to pick up your mail? Hey, you need me to water your plants? You need me to walk your dog? Here's my number. Here's my card. You hit me up. I got you. Okay? Babysit, dog sit, house sit. Stop waiting on HR. They don't like you like that. Okay? Number 17. Let's see what we got. Number 17. Laptop, cell phone repair. Okay? You're very tech savvy. You're good with your hands. You can repair anything. You can repair any electronic. Okay? Get your own clients. Go fix some laptops. Go fix some cell phones. Okay? You don't. You can compete with Apple. You can compete with the little mom and pop store around the corner. Okay? Go find your own clients. Laptop and cell phone repair. Okay? No shiny resume necessary. Number 18, handyman skills. Okay? Handymans are in demand. Okay? You can fix toilets. You can switch out bulbs. You can switch out HVACs. You can switch out screen doors. You're good with your hands. You got handyman skills. You got some toolbox. Okay, you know how to do all that handyman work. Go find your own clients. Okay, no shiny resume necessary. Okay, you monetize those skills. Monetize those handyman skills. Okay, number 18, handyman. Number 19, flyer and newspaper distribution. Every couple of days, I open my mailbox. I got newspaper flyers from all the local grocery stores. I got it from all the local car dealerships. I got a flyer from every insurance company. I've got a newspaper from every newspaper. Okay, go partner with them. Go deliver some flyers. Go deliver some newspapers twice a week. Go earn extra $300 a week. $300 every 2 weeks. Go buy some great assets at great prices. Okay, no degree necessary. And lastly, maid service. Okay, go down to Home Depot. Go on Amazon Prime. Buy $30 worth of supplies, gloves, mops, soap, cleaner, whatever. Now you are in business as a maid service. Okay, if you live in an affluent county, or if you live in a neighboring affluent county, you can make a killing on maid service. Okay, no resume necessary, no shiny resume necessary, no permission necessary, no validation necessary. Go find your own clients and go monetize those skills. Okay, there's a list of 20. I'm gonna tell you exactly which ones I use to this day. Okay, I'm not sitting around waiting on Santa Claus to bless me. I get off my ass and bless myself. These are the ones I use myself. I'm gonna show you. I'm not above this doing. I'm not above any of this. If I lived up north, I would do number 1. I would not wait on the snowstorm. I'd get ready before the snowstorm. What do I do here? I definitely tutor students. Okay, I've been doing that many years. That's a consistent side hustle for me. I rent out space in my real estate. I will liquidate my closet again. Okay, some shoes and clothes I don't wear. Some items around my house I don't use. I'm gonna liquidate all of that. I will sell fruit. Mango season coming up. I'm gonna pick 40 mangoes. I'm gonna keep 7. I'm gonna sell 33. I'm gonna go buy great assets. I kill that options market. Number 12, I kill that options market. I'm not playing no games. I'll kill that options market every period the rest of my life. I tried the storage hosting. I'm going to refine my ads online. I'm going to get back into that. Okay, so those are like 4 or 5 that I use myself. Okay, I don't talk it, I live it. I don't talk it, I live it. Okay. All right, so those are some of my hot side hustles right there. Okay, 20 side hustles. Okay, you don't need somebody else's permission. You don't need somebody else's validation. Go get it yourself. All right, those are the side hustles. Drop your comments in the chat. Drop your comments in the chat. I'm gonna read your comments, and then I'm gonna show you some skills necessary. I'm gonna show you some skills necessary, and I'm gonna show you some platforms. Yep. Okay. So Jen says you choose it, you decide. Yep. You don't need HR's blessing. You don't need Santa Claus's blessing. You don't need Mr. Charlie's blessing. You whoop their ass in business. You're better at business anyways. Go get it yourself. Garnell agrees. All right, I'm gonna show you what platforms I use. I'm gonna show you some good platforms to use on the side hustles right now. And again, I've used these platforms myself. Let's see here. Okay, here we go. All right, let me go down. Let me scroll down. Okay, here's some platforms for you. Number 1, OfferUp app. Okay, free platform. On OfferUp, you go to the App Store, you download that app. And okay, let me make this screen big. Okay, there we go. Okay, OfferUp app. Go to the App Store, download the OfferUp app. It's free. Free fits into everyone's budget. Go take some pictures of your shoes that you haven't worn. Go write up a little description. Go post 5 pictures from every angle on OfferUp. Get some people to start bidding on those items. Okay, OfferUp is free. I use OfferUp. I made a lot of money on OfferUp over the years. Shout out to OfferUp. Nextdoor.com. Okay, Nextdoor.com, another marketplace. You can set up a little profile, choose your area code. You'll see your neighbors in your area. You can set up a, just like kind of like OfferUp, you can list your product or service on Nextdoor.com. It's free. I use it. I use it just about every week. I've got clients off of Nextdoor.com, and it didn't cost me anything but a little effort. Facebook Marketplace. Okay, I'm sure you're familiar with Facebook Marketplace. That's free. List your product or service on Facebook Marketplace. You can find some customers or clients on Facebook Marketplace. Craigslist, I think, is still around. I used Craigslist over the years. Got some clients off Craigslist. Actually, Craigslist was probably the best returning platform for me the last 20 years. Okay. Of course, you got to filter people, but if I think Craigslist may charge $5 per ad, but even if I paid that $5 an ad and I got one client, I made an 8x return, I made a 10x return, I made a 12x return on that $5 first time around. I think TaskRabbit is an app you can. I think if you're good with the handyman skills, if you got handyman skills, maybe you check out TaskRabbit app. Upwork is a platform for freelancers. Okay, you got some kind of skills. You're a technician. You got AR skills. You work the day job in AR. You work the day job on typing. You could freelance those skills. You work your HR. You review your resumes. You can go monetize those skills on Upwork through freelancing. And here's one I've used myself: spareroom.com. Set up a little profile. Take pictures of your real estate. Take pictures of your spare room, your guest room. Take pictures of your guest bathroom. Post them on there. Write up a little description. Okay, you can filter potential clients 1 week, 2 weeks, month to month, whatever. Okay, Spare Room is one I've used myself. Okay, so what are some other platforms you used? Someone mentioned Shipt for grocery delivers for grocery delivering. SHIPT Shipt app. Okay, drop whatever app in the chat that you use. Okay, these are the 7 I've used myself. Okay, if you have a certain platform you use, drop it in the chat. These are 7 I've used myself. Okay, I don't talk it, I live it. Okay, so here's our 7 platforms that I've used myself. Okay, so let's slide down to some skills we need to be effective side hustlers. Side hustling skills right here. Perseverance. Okay, your first venture will flop. Likely. Most likely your first venture will flop. Okay, do you have the perseverance to venture that second time? Do you have the perseverance to venture that third time? Do you have the perseverance to venture that fourth time? Okay. Do you have the perseverance to stick with it? Okay. Just like in business, chances are your first business will flop. Maybe that third or fourth business will explode. Okay. Do you have the perseverance, or do you give up that fast? Okay. You didn't give up that fast after you sent 4,000 resumes. Why would you give up on yourself that fast? Okay. Do you have the follow through skills? Okay. Talking about it is one thing. Taking action on it is something completely different. Do you have the follow through skills? All the hype is cool. All the talk is cool. All the inspiration is cool. Do you have the ability to execute repeatedly? Do you have the ability to execute not one time, not 2 times, not 10 times? Do you have the ability to execute 100 times, 200 times, 500 times? If you went to that day job the last 3 years, you executed 1,000 times for that man. Can you execute 1,000 times for yourself? Okay, that kind of ties into the consistency. We gave other people a lot of consistency. We were consistent for other people. Can we be consistent for ourselves? Okay. My first venture flopped. It did okay. My first venture did okay. My second venture did better. My third venture blew up. Okay. Only a matter of time. If you have the consistency, it's only a matter of time before one of your ventures blows up. Okay. And do you have the resiliency? Okay. Do you have the balls? Do you have the courage? Okay. Do you have the follow through? Are you resilient? Or do you give up that fast? After that first time you tried and it flopped, did you give up, or do you have the resilience? Okay. Number 5, resourcefulness. Do you have the ability to make nothing? Let me say this right. I don't know English that well. Let me say this right. Resourcefulness. Do you have the ability to make something out of nothing? Do you have the ability to make something out of nothing? Or are we just begging? Are we just begging other people? Okay. Can we make $1 out of 15 cents? Can we make $3 out of $1? Can we make 10,000 out of 3,000? Can we make 250,000 out of 100,000? Can we make 1.5 million out of a $250,000? Are we resourceful, or are we just stay begging other people? Please, other men, give me an opportunity. Life's not fair. Please bless me with opportunity. I can't create an opportunity for myself. I need you to bless me. No, you got to bless yourself. And lastly, vision. You're chief executive. Can you see the future? Can you see the 2 steps ahead, 5 steps ahead, 10 steps ahead? Can you see 6 months from now? Can you see 6 years from now? Can you see 20 years from now? You're chief executive. One of the main skills we have to have as executives is vision. Maybe my first side hustle flops. Maybe my 7th side hustle blows up. Do I have the vision to see 7 steps down the road? Okay, so we need vision. Okay, here are some of the side hustling skills we need. Okay, here are 6 skills we need. Most importantly, in my opinion, is perseverance. Okay, I'm going to fail my way to success. I don't care my first venture flopped. I don't care my 8th venture flopped. I don't care my 13th venture flopped. My 14th venture will blow up. Only a matter of time, because I got them balls. I don't give up. I got them balls. I'm going to win regardless. Okay, no man will hold me back. I'm going to win. Okay, I got the perseverance. You got the perseverance. You got the follow through. You got the consistency. You got the resiliency. You're resourceful, and you can see the future. Okay, here are 6 skills we need. All right, what else we got? Let's see what else we got. Here are a couple of takeaways from today's meeting. Okay, side hustling. Okay, the word hustle means to hustle. Okay, not side complacency, not side complaining, not side passivity, I think is the word. Side hustle. We must hustle. Okay, not complain. Okay, it's called side hustle for a reason. We must hustle. Okay, melanated people in America must learn business. Okay, if you're a melanated person in America, you must learn business. Okay, if you don't learn business, you will work for someone who did learn business. Okay, if you're melanated in America, you must learn business. Otherwise, you will forever work for someone who did learn business. Okay, third takeaway: easier than ever to generate revenue. Easier than ever to generate revenue. You got that supercomputer in your pocket. That's arguably the greatest invention ever. Press a few buttons on that supercomputer in your pocket, and you can generate cash flow. Okay, your ancestors didn't have them supercomputers. They made it. We have no excuse. Okay, we have it easier than ever. It is easier than ever to generate revenue. Fourth takeaway: execution is always greater than excuses. Okay, I can't feed my family with excuses. I can't pay my mortgages with no excuses. I can't pay the utility bill with no excuses. I got to get off my ass and execute. I got to execute not one time, not two times, not 10 times. I got to execute hundreds of times. I showed up to that day job 20 years straight. If I can give that man that many repetitions, I got to give myself that many repetitions. Same energy. And lastly, consistent effort, not one-time effort, not two-time effort, not three-time effort, not 10-time effort, not 50-time effort, 200-time effort, 2,000-time effort, 20,000-time effort. You put in 20,000 reps, you will succeed. Okay? Takeaways right there. 5. All right. Those are some takeaways. Drop some takeaways from today's meeting in the chat. Drop some takeaways or comments or questions in the chat. Okay, so those are 20 side hustles. I use several of them myself. I'm not waiting on no grown man to bless me. I'll get off my ass, stop crying, stop complaining, stop blaming others, take accountability, and go bless my damn self. Santa Claus can't bless me that good. HR can't bless me that good. The politicians can't bless me that good. Another grown man can't bless me that good. I can bless myself better and faster. You can bless yourself better and faster than anyone else. You're chief executive. Do chief executive shit. All right. Let me see what else I got for you. All right. Let me break this down. All right. Schedule. Let me speak on the scheduling right quick. Let me see. Let me share this right here. Scheduling. Okay. I got a couple things coming up in the Black Business School. I've got a couple things coming up this week in the Black Business School. Let me share what I got coming up. Okay. Let me stop sharing that one and let me share this one. Okay. Here we go. Okay. This is what I got coming up in the Black Business School this week. Tomorrow, noon Eastern, right here on this YouTube channel, Winning Wednesdays. Okay, tomorrow is arguably the most important day in Q1. Okay, tomorrow is arguably the most important day in Q1. We'll be live on YouTube at noon Eastern. We'll discuss reasons why tomorrow is arguably the most important day in Q1 in the financial markets. Winning Wednesdays every Wednesday, noon Eastern. This Saturday, approximately 12 p.m. Eastern, I'll be at the A, B, and C Digital. I'll be a panelist from Wall Street to Blockchain, building black wealth with stock options. Okay, I'll be a part of a panel this Saturday, 12:50 p.m. Eastern. I believe it's 8:30 p.m. Eastern this Saturday night. I will be delivering a breakout session titled "Send America to Work." Okay, they sent you to work. Now it's your time. Now you send their ass to work. Okay, send America to work. Stock options breakout will be Saturday night, 8:30 p.m. Eastern. And that's the few things I've got coming up in the Black Business School this week. Okay. Those of you in the A, B, and C Digital, those of you that will be attending, let me share this right quick. Okay, let me share this right here. Here we go. Okay, yeah, this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, A, B, and C Digital. Okay, I'll be speaking on Saturday. I think I'll be speaking twice on Saturday. If you're interested in strategy, ownership, legacy, protection, mastering the mindset, mastering the skill set, mastering your work ethic, leveling up in life. Okay, the Black Business School definitely helped me level up. I owe the Black Business School a lot. So shout out to the Black Business School. Helped me a lot. Put me over the top. Okay. I'm no longer afraid. I no longer have to put on an act every day. I can truly be myself. I can speak the way I want, act the way I want, and truly embrace who and what I am. Okay. I'm no longer afraid. I'm no longer afraid of HR. I whooped their ass. Okay. HR told me twice. Shout out to HR. No lie. Shout out to HR. Much thanks to HR. Much love to HR. HR told me twice back in the day. Twice. I was unqualified. Shout out to HR. Ever since they told me that, I've been whooping their ass in business, and I'll continue to whoop their ass in business. Thank you, HR. If they did promote me, I would have been too comfortable. I would have been too soft. Thank you, HR. Okay, so A, B, and C Digital, this was starting Friday, Saturday, Sunday. If you're interested in the A, B, and C, I think I've got a discount code. Let me see if I can find the discount code right quick. Let me see if I can find the discount code. Let me check my email right quick. And let me see if I can, actually, you know what I can do? Let me stop sharing that one. Let me share, I think I've got let me share the URL and my discount code if you are interested in the A, B, and C. Okay, here it is. Okay, shout out to my guy D1. D1. Okay, so Boyce Watkins Ticketspice.com on the URL on the top there. If you scroll down to, there should be a section where you can enter a code here. I think the code, I'll get you the code in a minute. I believe it's 60% off. Yeah, see in this little box right here, discount coupon code on the left. My coupon code will be, let me tell you what my coupon code will be for those of you interested. It will be Black First. So BLAC, let me see if I can spell. Okay, so you can use that discount code right there and then click the apply button, Black First, and the apply button if you're interested in the A, B, and C this weekend. If you're interested in real estate, stock options, crypto, whatever topic you're interested in, I'm sure they'll have a speaker speaking on that topic. Okay, I'll be speaking on stock options. Again, it's the business venture with the highest profit margin. I'll maybe speak on a little more on that this weekend. Okay, A, B, and C this weekend. All right. Before we wrap, any comments or questions, drop them in the chat. Before we wrap, any thoughts, any takeaways, any skills, any platforms, any side hustles, drop them in the chat. Let's see here. Audra says, we must be CEO of our lives and to become financially stable, 100%. Your CEO, everyone's CEO, whether they like it or not. Everyone's CEO, whether they're trained or not. Everyone's CEO, whether they're ready or not. Okay, you manage several assets, including time. You manage your family. You manage your real estate. You manage your portfolio, your options portfolio. You manage your community. Okay, you're chief executive, whether you like it or not. So we all need chief executive skills. Otherwise, we will work for chief executives. Shout out to Audra. And financially independent. Okay, there's no, one of my guys says there's no such thing as job security, but there is such thing as financial security. Okay, financially independent. Let's see. Yep, Jen. Yep, 60% coupon code Black First. Okay, Black First at checkout. Shout out to Audra. Peace to Audra. Thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you for joining. We got 96 people on YouTube, I think, right now. 96 people on YouTube. Let's see, can we tell? I think we got several others on X and LinkedIn. Any final comments or questions, anyone? Drop them in the chat. Let me ask these two questions one more time before we wrap. Does the economy impact you? There it goes right there. I'm not too good with the technology. I'm much better with business. Does the economy impact you, or do you impact the damn economy? Okay. Are you sitting around waiting on other people to bless you, or are you taking self-accountability? Okay. Are you taking self-accountability? Do you impact the economy? Okay. Those are the two questions. Okay. All right. Any final comments or questions? Drop them in the chat. 9:05 p.m. Eastern. All right. All good, Jen. All good. Value add. All good. Value should flow both ways, right? Value should flow both ways. In an economy, the value should flow both ways. No party should feel like they got jerked, right? If one party feels like they got jerked, we don't do repeat business. I'm not interested in one-time business. I'm interested in repeated business. Okay, no party should feel like they got jerked. All parties should feel like they receive value. Thumbs up. Shout out my guy. Shout out my guy. Shout out my guy Garnell. Shout out my guy Garnell. All right. Any final comments, questions? Drop them in the chat. Otherwise, I'm gonna see you tomorrow at noon Eastern, right here on the Black Boss channel. We got a lot to talk about in the financial markets starting tomorrow, and on Saturday we'll see you at the ABC. All right. Hope you. Thank you, Garnell. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. I appreciate everyone. Value should flow both ways in an economy. If the value just flowed both ways, we wouldn't do repeated business. We would just do one-time business. I'm not interested in one-time business. I want the value to flow, continuously flow both ways, so we could do repeated business. Your chief executive, do you prefer one-time business or do you prefer repeated business? Your CFO also, do you prefer one-time business? Do you prefer repeated business? All right, y'all. I'm going to check you out tomorrow, noon Eastern. Until then, okay, go get what you deserve in life. Stop waiting on HR. They don't like you. Stop waiting on Santa Claus. He lost your address. Stop waiting on the boss man on the day job. Okay, go get it yourself. Okay. Again, I'm not saying anything I don't do myself. Like I said, I don't just talk it. I live it. I'm gonna check you out tomorrow. I'm gonna check you out Saturday. All right. Peace.